Hello, hello. Welcome to the glitzy, glotty, and gag-worthy kickoff of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10. It's your girl, Mackenzie. Tonight, I'm not alone on this glittery ride. Oh, no, babe. Joining me is my rider, the reigning queen of commentary, the lip-sync assassin of spicy takes, and the only person whose shade one-liners hit harder than a RuPaul's walkthrough. Give it up for Dakota.
Hi.
Our girl Tsunami is out tonight, but she will be joining us soon in the next couple of weeks. We're about to dive into the rhinestoned madness that is All Stars 10, from promo looks to entrance outfits to our fantasy draft picks. And trust us, we've got thoughts. Stay with us. Welcome back. How was your break, Dakota?
I don't feel like it was long enough. I was literally just saying that like earlier when we were on the phone. I was like,
break, Dakota.
I thought it was going to be like almost a 3-week break, but I feel like it's been like.
Well, technically, if we did this next week, it would have been a 3-week break, but it's only been 2 weeks because we are, doing the promo looks a little bit early.
Yeah.
Y'all hold on a second. I am posting on Twitter because we did not automatically share on Twitter. So
This was spur of the moment. We've been trying to schedule this for like the last week or so, but between Mackenzie schedule, my schedule, and Tsunami's schedule, it's been a little crazy. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to be looking at All Stars 10. The promo looks came out. The entrance looks came out. And we've got a little bit more information on the format. So let's just go ahead and kick off the review. Here's our promo picture for this year. RuPaul looking snatched like a snack. Here's the All-Stars 10. So we're going to have 3 groups of 6. Group 1 will be in episode 1, 2, 3. Group 2 will work the runway on 4, 5, 6. This is group 1, the orange group. Group 3 will be doing episode 7, 8, 9. Each week, the top 3 queens with the most badges are going to move on to the semifinals, or each group. For season 10 will be Snatch Game. Season 11 will be a talent show. And then season 12 will be an 8-queen lip sync smackdown for the crown. And get this, the queens who didn't make it to the semifinals are going to get a shot. There's going to be a wild card twist rumor, and the queens will vote one girl back in survivor mode, but making it sparkle. So what do you think so far of like all the info that's come out about the season? Are you excited for the format change?
Yeah, just because like a lot of us Drag Race fans have felt like some of the challenges and the formats have been a little stagnant the last couple of seasons. We miss the nostalgia of like the earlier seasons of Drag Race, but also not season 1 of All Stars, but the first season 2, 3, and 4, and 5 of like All Stars is kind of what everyone's missing format wise. So I'm happy to see that this is like something that we really kind of haven't seen before. We've seen them split them into 2, but to split them into 3. So I'm very optimistic about this season.
Same. Hold on a second.
We're a little disorganized just because we knew we were probably going to be having this sometime this week, since our kickoff for All Stars episode 1 will be either, I don't know, have we decided on a date that we're going to do the podcast for episode 1 Friday?
Yay! We're live on Twitter. Okay. Sorry. When you've been off for 2 weeks, you forget to pay the bills. So I had to go pay the bills. Anyway. Yep. Yeah, we're still trying to decide. So if anyone has a night that you absolutely can't tune in and watch us, please let us know. But we're hoping to maybe get this to you maybe on the weekend, maybe a Friday, Saturday night, maybe Sunday, but hopefully a Friday or Saturday night. It's also going to depend on when episodes drop, because as we know with All Stars, it's on Paramount Plus. So sometimes they release the episodes at like 3:00 in the morning on Friday morning. So if they do that, then we can do it earlier. But if they release it at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night on Friday, then it's probably going to be a little later.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get started off. The first group, we have the orange group. And the orange group has... Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through. Here we go. So this is the orange group. The orange group has Aja, Bosco, Deja Sky, Irene. It's not Irene Dubois. She changed to the Dubois. It's now Irene the Alien, Phoenix, and Olivia Lux. I think this is a cute promo picture. So let's kick it off with Miss Aja.
Gorgeous. I like that. Do we know what the themes were? Like, I know they were given a color, but do we know what the themes?
I think they were given each a color, and then I think it was like Vegas, like rich Vegas, okay. Like opulent Vegas opulence or something like that.
I know Aja kind of got a bad rap on her original season, just because she was like young. I think she was like 21. She was like a really young queen. She just felt kind of like some of the other queens were overshadowing her because they were judges' favorites and stuff, which is understandable. She was young. I like Aja, especially. I think she kind of redeemed herself on her All-Star season. She is a ballroom queen. I know that she kind of quit doing drag and focused more on ballroom, especially since she started she's one of the few queens on Drag Race that is from ballroom, but she also started her gender transition. So she's been transitioning. She's been getting a little curvy on hormones. I like this look.
Joseph Collins. Hey, Joseph says Aja is giving Rosaray from Pokemon in her first runway.
I can see it. I can see it. Yep.
Yeah, I really liked Aja in her first season. The promo look, I think she looks very good. I think she looks polished. It's elevated from what we saw before. And for me, when I'm looking at the All-Star girls, I'm looking at is their makeup elevated from their original season? Is their style elevated from their original season? Because, I mean, they've got that money now.
That's another thing, too. She complete upgrade from her first All-Star season. Makeup was so much better because I know she struggled with her skin and everything. And then her outfits completely. And then we really got to see her perform, especially at the variety show. But not only has her body changed with hormones, but like her makeup is a lot more soft and demure now, especially with her transitioning, which I liked her makeup before. I like it now. But this is even more elevated than her All-Star season. So, I mean, for the girls that have been on All-Stars 2, 3, 4 times, I mean, those are probably the ones that we're going to look at to be at the top, are the girls that have been on All-Stars before. Even if it's been a while since they've been on All-Stars, that's kind of like what we're going to be looking at. Also, some of the girls that are on All-Stars that were on a current season or were on a season like a year ago. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing to look at. So I love this look. I think she looks amazing. I love everything about it. I know the whole like Vegas-y look is like too much, too loud, but I love this. Like, I don't think it's too much. I love I love her stockings with the like rhinestones and appliques all over them. I love the dress. I love everything about this.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be very similar to like, I think her trajectory is going to be kind of like how rest in peace. Oh, by the way, because it makes me say her name. Let's just give a moment of silence really quick for Miss Jiggly Caliente. She passed away earlier or last week. She had a leg amputation, and then there was complications from that, and then she did pass away.
Yeah, she'd been struggling with the infection for a while from what her family was saying, and then I guess they amputated her leg to try to remove the infection, but it had already spread, and then she ended up passing. But, oh, my heart.
I know. But I was going to say with Aja, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a similarity with Jiggly, of how Jiggly came back for All Stars, and she had transitioned, and she had that glow up, and it just boosted her confidence level. And I think that's what we're going to see with Aja. Not that she had a confidence problem, but she was insecure about her skin and some other things. So I think being on hormones and having come into her true authentic self, I think we're going to see a much more evolved and well-rounded Aja.
She did okay on her season. She did really good on All Stars, especially we got to see her drag and her performances kind of blossom a bit more, but I feel like she's going to, oh yeah, for sure. Raphael.
She's going to jump from there. Yeah. So, yep.
Yeah.
Next up we have Miss Bosco. Let me add Bosco. There we go. I absolutely love this. Bosco, again, another girl that's been on hormones, but she has been on RuPaul's Drag Race Live, so she's had a little bit of that under her belt. I love this look. It almost, I mean, I know it's an illusion, but it looks like she's nude with just the boas wrapped around her body.
Yeah.
I think it's very elegant. It looks polished. She is so amazing. And I love this runway look. It looks like it's just a tie that comes down between her tits, covers her naughty bits, and goes into her ass crack.
Did we have an entrance? We didn't have an entrance look for Aja, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Did we? Oh, I guess I didn't see it.
Well,
walking into the workroom.
Yes, these are the runway. So the workroom. All of the queens are not going to be there at the same time. So walking into the workroom is walking down the main stage. And these looks on the main stage. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like Bosco. Another one. She did really good on her original.
Yeah, you can say that was Aja's right there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't paying attention. It must have been while I was talking. So she's another one that did really good on her season. She was on the quote trans season of Drag Race, where a lot of you were either trans or they transitioned after. There was like 5 trans girls on one season.
Carrie Colby.
Yes, Carrie Colby. Carrie Colby's to blame, but she did really good on her season. Another good performer. I am anxious to see like what she's gonna bring this season. Another fashion look queen. So I like this look. It's very Vegas Showgirl Peep Show meets like almost like that 40s flapper. I like it.
Yeah, she did so good on her original season. She made it to the finale. She's had the elevation. She's been on Drag Race Live, so she's learned a lot of, that polish. So I think she's going to do very, 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 very good on the season. Like, I'm very excited to see what she brings. Next up, we have Miss wrong girl. Deja Sky. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to edit this so I can move your face over a little bit.
Where am I?
Update. There you are. How do you like the new graphics on the side with their names and stuff?
It's so like elevated from last season. Oh my god. And I love the colors because on Drag Race before on this past season it was like blue, but this logo matches the Couch Potato Queens logo so much better. The purple and the pops of orange. Yes. Purple, pink, and orange.
Thanks, Drag Race.
Deja Sky. I do remember Deja Sky. She got like midway on her season.
Mm-hmm. She won Snatch. She was the one that won Snatch Game because she did Lil Wayne or Lil Jon. Yeah. She's the only one that did good in Snatch Game, and then they did the Lollapalooza SmackDown the next episode and made everyone lip sync for their life because everyone was so bad. But she was the only one that was safe.
She was like one of the only ones that did good in the Snatch Game, and her. I don't know if her Lil Wayne was Honey Prison. I don't know if her Lil Wayne was like so amazing as.
That's what I remember from Phoenix. Okay, we'll get to Phoenix in a second, Raphael.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if her Lil Wayne was like that amazing or if it was like everybody did so terrible it just made her look even better. I mean, I thought it was hilarious either way, but another girl we haven't seen her in a while. She has lost weight. We love a
Only
thick
3 seasons.
Huh?
She was on Carrie Colby's season, so it's only been 3
It
seasons.
feels like it's been so much longer. So yeah,
I'm very happy to see her out of pastels. I think she got out of that genre because remember, she was the pastel princess or the pastel, and she only wore like pastel colors on her season. So I'm very happy to see an elevated her. Her body looks great. I mean, she's glowing. I love this runway dress right here.
Yes, I love this more than I like the orange.
Yes, I agree.
And I like both of them, but I love the stars, the black stars with the dark wig and like how like her skin tone and like the dark like black swan smoky eye. I love that look. The orange looks very beautiful on her. I don't know, like I know the dress is supposed to be a little bit more modern, like almost like futuristic, very the Fifth Element.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this dress though is like it's hard to see in this, but on the collar piece that goes around her neck, the rhinestones on that are so big. Like it would have looked so much better if she had used more stones but smaller. So you couldn't really, because like with this, you can almost count the stones. They're so big. And so if she had used something smaller, that would have given her more glitz and would have looked better. And that's really my only critique for her. But she's so funny. She's so fun to watch in like confessionals. So I'm excited to see what she brings.
And she's lost weight, but we love a thick queen, but we love a slim, thick queen, and we love a skinny queen. So like, shout out to her.
Yep.
I think everybody on this season is living their best life. We've got the girl, like we got 2 girls so far that have transitioned since our season. We got Deja who's lost weight. Like this is gonna be a good season.
Yep. And so far, oh, by the way, I'm giving, we're kind of supposed to be rating the look. So for Aja, I'm going to say I'd mop it. What would you do with Aja?
It's either mop it or what, or what?
Let's see. Hold on, let me scroll.
Do we just need to do like one or the other? No.
Slay of the Day is an iconic look. Mop it, stunning, that you'd steal for yourself. Popcorn passes, Our Couch Catastrophe is a look that's just horrible.
Okay, another question. Are we doing it for each group?
We can do a count, or we can do a Slay of the Day for each group.
Okay. So, oh my God.
We've not seen my Slay of the Day yet.
I'm trying to think who all is in this. I'm trying to think.
We've got Irene, Phoenix, and Lux left for this group.
Okay. I'm going to hold out for my Slay of the Day because I can't remember who I said my Slay of the Day was before. I'm just going to mop it because
I would mop it too. Then we've got Bosco, mop it. Deja Sky, I would mop it. I probably would never wear it, but I would wear the train.
Yeah, I would wear elements of it.
Yeah,
I would mop it.
Out of this first group, I don't really think there's. Well, never mind. I spoke to some. Yeah, there is one. So let's bring the next girl up, Miss Irene the Alien. Ooh. I absolutely love this look. I would mop this look as well. She was the Rob goddess of her season. She went home first. And just for while we say Rob goddess, and the last 5 seasons, she's the only girl that went home episode 1 out of all 5 seasons. The rest of them have saved them or moved them to a different episode. She's the only one that went the first. So
she's one of the most consistent because she's one of the only queens that I remember that posted a look each week that she would have worn on her episode.
They were fabulous looks. Yeah. Like really fabulous looks. I love both of the looks that she has here. Like the latex suit.
Very
not seen.
Very reminiscent of Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
I love this. Like I would not wear it because I could not pull this off. But I love this.
Yeah, I couldn't pull it off either, but I love it on her for her. And then here we're about to get to her runway look or the entrance look. The entrance look is this. Come on. There it is. So it's kind of like this otherworldly. I mean, still going with her aesthetic.
Yeah.
Her mug is stamped. She looks polished. She looks good. Like, love, 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 love.
Almost gives me like Ursula, like on Broadway. I know it's supposed to be like Space Alien because that's her theme, but it almost kind of gives me Ursula from space. I would, God, I don't know. I might have to hold my Slay of the Day to the end until I've seen everybody. I would mop this.
Yep. Next up we have Miss Phoenix. I'm gonna skip this for this group. This look is my Slay of the Day. I say that because we've never seen a look like this. It's almost like the corset lace up things going all the way down, and it's laced and it hits the floor. I've never seen a look like this on Drag Race, and it looks good. Now, with that said, while I'm excited to see her, come back, because I mean she went home first. I don't think that we're going to see great things from her. And I say that because she's just a little bit too old school and she's been out of the game for way too long. I just think it's going to be too fast paced or too much for her. I don't think she'll be able to keep up.
So do you think it's going to be kind of a situation like with season 1? Oh my gosh, she was on All Stars last season, where I think she's like an OG. She's such a fierce queen. She was the first queen to ever walk into the workroom on Drag Race.
Chanel, yes.
Chanel. So do you think it's going to be kind of like Chanel, where like as strong as her drag is, and like she's a legacy, she's an OG? Do you feel like it's going to be like the younger girls are just so like their drag and like has just, I guess, enhanced and like progressed so much over the years that they were just kind of like, not that she was falling behind, it's just they were so quick with everything.
Well, and I think Chanel's thing was there was no one going home, so it was just a different competition than what she was used to. Like, I think if girls were going home, I think Chanel probably would have been doing a little bit better because there would have been, less people there, less eyes. So on a competition like this, where there is someone that, I mean, no one's really going to go home, but only the top, move forward. I just don't think she's going to be able to keep it, because she even said in some of the interviews, she can't sing. She's not good at acting. She's good at old school Drag Race, which is making outfits and lip syncing. And I mean, hold on, let me see.
But old school queens are fiercely competitive. So I'm anxious to see like what she's going to bring this season.
Yeah, because they're in group 1. So the first challenge is going to be a girl group challenge. The second challenge will be an acting challenge. The third challenge is going to be a makeover challenge. So, I mean, she might do good in like the makeover challenge, but I just don't see her. I think it's just been too long. And I may be wrong. We'll find out. Let's see. Somebody said, no, she went home second. Venus Delight is the one that went home. You're right, Raphael. I forgot about that. But I'm very, very excited to see. I wish that they would bring more of the older queens back. Like, I mean, she'll never come back, but I would love to see like Tammy Brown come back, or
she done read RuPaul and Michelle way too many times live on stage for her to be invited back. Tammy Brown is one of my favorite drag queens, but she will read a bitch down and she does not care.
Oh, Nina Flowers. Nina Flowers is another one that I would love to see come back.
On an all
or even Pork Chop. Bring back Pork Chop. Where's Pork Chop's redemption story?
I think she's probably a drag queen that's been mentioned the most. Like, they mention Pork Chop all the time. Like, almost every season they mention Pork Chop.
Yep. So what'd you get this one?
I would mop it.
Mop it. Cool.
I told you I was waiting for my Slay of the Day to end until I've seen everybody because I can't remember.
Next up we have last and not least is Olivia Lux. I hate this look this is just not for me. This look is not it. Raphael says Tammy Brown lives in my head for free.
Yes. She's one of the only queens that like is so quick with her humor, and like she can be shady but funny at the same time, and she's not even trying. She literally just says what she is a walking intrusive thought, and I think that's why I love Tammy Brown so much. And she's an OG. I mean, she was out there with like Raja. Like she knew RuPaul before RuPaul had Drag Race. I mean,
to answer your question, Ben, yes, those are grays. I am in my late 40s or middle 40s. So yeah, I have gray hair, a lot of it. So
damn. We're not even in the first episode of All Stars and she getting red. Salt and pepper.
Ben, if Ben ain't reading you, Ben ain't loving you. So, you just got to take it with a grain of salt with Ben. Because he knows how to give it right back to his ass. I don't like this hair for this look. I just don't feel like it fits. And I like her legs. I like her body. I love her makeup. Well, I take that back. I like her makeup except for that thick, bushy brow.
She is another queen that she had said that she had struggled with weight growing up, and like she had lost a significant amount of weight before she got on Drag Race. And I think she's lost even more weight because although she was very like small on her original season, she looks even smaller now. And I know that her and Utica dated for a while after their original season.
Dakota and V are the only ones exempt from my reads. And Kenzie, in order to read, you have to actually know how to read. Oh, bitch. When I come for you, you will know that I came for you. Okay? Okay, darling.
I'm glad someone's coming for her because this girl reads me the house down all the time. She's like, oh, Dakota's so funny and she's so quick. I'm like, where? Because you're the one that's always reading me.
Raphael said, what I remember of Tammy was from All Stars 1, the quote, if you want to eat shrimp in your bedroom, that's your business.
How do I not remember that quote?
Yep.
I remember that she had so many memorable, like, come on, Teletubby, teleport us to Mars. Or she's like, well, if you want to get your facts straight, Michelle, I do have an associate's degree in fashion. Oh, I'm being read in front of my eyes. No, if I was going to read somebody, I would read them on the line that's going down their neck. She was quick with it. But I actually like this look. I would mop it. It would say, it would be probably blue and have something to do with rain, like my middle name, Rain. And I would just play off of that. It would probably have like raindrops, or it'd be more like water or something. I will say I do love this, and I'm glad that she did it for the promo look because it is an editorial look. I don't know if this would have read as well on the main stage. So I think she was smart to do this, but I do like this look. What did they say? I didn't see it.
Raphael said that was just a passing by workroom that Tammy said to Latrice.
Yep. Okay. I gotta rewatch that season.
Now let's talk about her runway look here. I love this runway look on her. I love this hair on her. I love the outfit. Gorgeous. Yeah, this level of drag and sophistication is what I expected in her promo look. And because remember, they have more time to film. The promo looks, I think, were filmed in January or February. And by the way, this season, I'm going to say this real quick. This is some tea. All Stars 10 started filming right after season 17 wrapped last year. So like June, July. But they didn't film the entire season in June or July. They filmed group 1. This group filmed here. So they filmed June, July, September, October, November, December, and then January and February they came back and filmed like the last part. So it's been filmed over a year. So we're going to see Ginger Minge, Deja Sky and Mistress Isabel Brooks go from big to nothing. So, yeah. Raphael said, and Ginger was sacrificed for Jeremy Carey.
Who's Jeremy Carey?
Really? You don't know?
Jim Carrey?
No. You don't know?
No.
Jeremy Carey is the name of Fifi O'Hara. That's her boy name. Fifi doesn't want to be known as Fifi anymore. She wants to be known as her boy name, Jeremy. She doesn't go by do drag anymore.
She doesn't do drag anymore. Okay.
Don't know if you saw, but my little hashtag is hashtag decrown season 2. So I'm not going to say her name, but we should just decrown that whore because she. Oof.
Very problematic, but in the worst way. Is this the last look at the group?
Yes.
Okay, so my Moppet will have to be, I mean, not my Moppet, my Slay of the Day will have to be oh my gosh.
You got Aja.
Uh-huh.
I put it on my screen. You got Bosco. You have Deja. You have Irene. You have Olivia. And you have Phoenix.
Okay, so Phoenix is your Slay of the Day. Mine is either Irene or Aja, but I'm gonna go with my, and she's Irene, she's non-binary. We have such a diverse cast this season.
I know.
I'm gonna have to go with my trans sister, Aja. She's my
Irene is as well, by the way.
I thought she was non-binary. Well, I guess technically is under the trans umbrella, but yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Aja.
They are gender fluid.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to go with Aja.
Ben said, hello, who's the icon in the orange? She is stunning. Which one? Which one? You've got Aja. You've got Bosco. You have Deja. You have Irene. You have Olivia Lux. And you have Phoenix. Group 1 all had to wear orange for their promo look. So they all wear an orange, girl.
There's 3. They're doing 3 separate groups for All Stars this season. And we're reviewing the orange group, the first group. And there's 5 in each group?
6.
6 in each group. So
let's see. 1, 2. Let's see. Carrie, Mr. Georgia. Hold on. I got to add in the video files for this next group real quick. And
oh, will you send me the pictures of like all of the girls' promo looks and messages?
Yeah.
So I don't have to wait till the end because I've like forgot everybody's looks.
Let's see. Tina Burner. And Lydia Butthole Collins. Hold on, let me send you those looks again. If you look in our text messages, I sent them to you. You shouldn't have to scroll up too far.
Have we met?
It's right below where, yeah, and I sent them to you like day before yesterday. The one where I sent you that movie.
Okay, yeah, you did. Purple, pink, pink. Okay, yeah, you did. You did.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. All right, so next up we have our group 2. Our group 2 is going to consist of
purple.
It is the pink group, and the pink group has Carrie Colby, Mistress Isabel Brooks, Georgia's Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia, Tina Burner, and Lydia Butthole Collins. I'm so excited to see Butthole. Raphael says, I love that Cynthia's tagline is cuckoo. It means crazy in English. And that bitches, if you have ever met her in person, she is cuckoo. She's not
when she said that, because she's like, would you like to see my cuckoo? And she always turns around and like shows her butt. I always thought that it was like Spanish for like booty or something.
No, she said, "Say you want to see my crazy," and when she bends over, she get crazy.
And she was on TikTok the other day, and she's like, they were doing a skit or whatever, and she was walking to like a private jet, and like when she turned around to walk away, she's just wearing blue jeans. And someone commented, they're like, I almost forgot about her cuckoo until she turned around, and her cuckoo is very much there. I'm like, yes, she's like very petite and tiny, and her cuckoo is huge.
All right, next up we have Group 2. Leading off Group 2 is Miss Carrie Colby.
Okay, we were talking about this the other day, how it's very, didn't you say Betsy Johnson, it was inspired, or Betsy Johnson designed?
Betsy Johnson did the embellishments on this.
Okay. So I will say the flowers and like the jewelry is very Betsy Johnson. I was saying at first that it was almost from afar, I'm not a fan of it. But when we zoom in on it and you really get to see like the artistry and everything and how everything lays, I love it. So I'm gonna have to say, like, I would mop this. I just think that you don't really appreciate it until you see it closed up, like how much went into it. I did not like it at first, but I love it now.
Hold on. I'm trying to put it up on the stage a little bit bigger so it's easier for everyone to see. Because the video, you can't really, yeah. That shows it a little bit better. But it's just, I don't know. It's very, 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 very busy.
I'm trying to look. Honestly, for the pink group, she's my slay of the day for the pink group. Okay. Unless I'm missing somebody, but she's my slay of the day for the pink group. You really do have to like kind of, if y'all can pull it up on your end and look at it, it's beautiful. Like not even just in the video, but like actually just pull the stock picture up. It's like you can't even really see it. It's like it's so pretty.
I mean, yeah, that's my problem with it is I don't like the headpiece. Let's see. Raphael says, to quote Kennedy Davenport, she's beautiful. Yes, you can't take away that Carrie Colby is drop dead fucking gorgeous. That bitch is woman. But with that said, I don't like the headpiece, the little whatever. It looks like a Playboy bunny's ears that's fuzzy, that's drooped. I like the top part of it. I don't like the Thanos glove. Like, you've already done that in your last season. Like, get rid of that. Quit bringing it back. And I don't like how it's bunched, like, right around the waist, all the flowers.
Yeah.
And I don't like the chains that are drooping around her crotch because it looks like she's got a tampon string that's, like, you know, loosened in the wind and just dangling.
I think it's a gorgeous dress in person. I just think that it maybe didn't photograph well. But yeah. What I was saying when we were talking about it the other day, she looks like a woodland nymph or an elf that like guards like a cave full of treasure, and like she's like just surrounded and wrapped in like gold, but she's also got like flowers and plants growing on her because she's just like this elf living in the woods. That's what it was giving me.
I also like her mouth hanging open. Like, it almost looks like she just, you know, got through sucking dick or was catching a fly, and they caught like a picture of it. But on the other hand, this entrance look, girl, I fucking love this entrance look. Love, 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 love this look.
Well, she is a Colby, so she gonna give you a look.
And I love her like confessional look. Mm-hmm. Girl, and think about it. This is her confessional look. That means she has to look like this for every episode. So she's having to get up every morning at the hotel, put on that mug, fix that hair, and wear that same outfit every fucking day she's there.
I thought they did the confessionals like after everything was, they did the confessionals in like a couple of hours. They just like talked about every single episode afterwards.
Oh. So they come in day one, they film. They'll come in, or they'll do like the first day. They come in day two for the runway. They film the runway. Then they'll like do the exit, like, you know, all the things at the end of the day. They come in the third day, and the third day, the morning that they come in and they do confessionals for episode 1. So they'll do confessionals all morning. Then that afternoon, they'll like do lunch. Then that afternoon, they'll then do episode 2 or the next day. So yeah, it's all like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, because they want to know what's on their mind while it's fresh. They don't want to wait and get it months later or weeks down the road because they've forgotten what's going on. Yep. But yeah, so this bitch got up and did this look. So, girl, bravo, girl. I wouldn't have, obviously. Look at what I do.
She looked like it's Carrie Colby, but she looks so different from her original season. Like, I know it's only been like 2 years since her original season, 2.5 years. She looks so different. I wonder if I know she's like, girl, I've had so much, like she's talking about, I've had so much work done. So I'm wondering if she had like more work done, like maybe her nose.
Oh, sure. Well, it's the same with Irene and Deja. They were all on the same season together. So.
Okay.
For me, this is a couch catastrophe.
Meanwhile, this is my slay of the day.
Like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm not alone in this thought. Like, anybody wants to come for me, but you can come for Trinity the Tuck and all these other queens because they're all saying the exact same thing. Everyone hates. Everyone loves her, thinks she's gorgeous, thinks she's modeling it well, but it's just too boxy. But yeah.
I don't think it photographs well. I think it's beautiful in person. It's beautiful on the runway. I don't think it photographs well. I didn't like it at first either until I saw a close-up picture and I got to see all the detail and the intricate
close-up. I love it. Yeah, but I only like it when it's close up and it's close up right here. It's the dangly bits that are throwing. Like, I don't like the dangly bits.
It just gives me like treasure chests and woodland nymph. Like, I don't know. It's my slave of the day.
But do I wish I looked like her? Yes. Do I wish I had that body? Yes. Do I wish I had her makeup skills? Yes.
But I'm also a gaudy queen. Like,
this is true.
Literally. I mean, jewelry, anything, rhinestone, diamonds. That's me. That's me.
Next to the stage, we have Mistress Isabel Brooks. First of all, we got to point something out. Mistress has been on a weight loss journey. So in this promo pic, which was taken 2 months ago, she's a lot skinnier. But now, hold on, let me fast forward to here she is on the runway a year ago. Like, girl, it looks like her old mistress ate new mistress.
It goes to show, like, I really don't know how anything works with Drag Race. As much as I am a fan, anything behind the scenes, I really don't know anything about. Like, I didn't even know. I thought they shot the promo pics. Like, I thought they shot them maybe like like a couple of months before they started filming, or like they did it like the week that they got there and they were stuck in the hotel and they
used to it way back in the day, but they changed it. And now they bring them back later to, give them more time to have something that looks elevated, Yeah.
She has lost so much weight since All Stars to this promo photo, but she's still wearing the same hip pads.
Yep.
She giving us like body. We love a messy queen, and Mistress is one of those queens that she loves. She's, in the words of Trinity the Tuck, you're gonna do what you do best. Stir that pot.
I agree with what you said about her hip pads. Like, to me, the hip pads are too big. It's almost distracting.
She's still like, I mean, you'll know, like, you've been someone that was like a full figured girl. You've lost weight. Like, so we've all yo-yoed a little bit. It takes you a while to kind of learn your body, especially when it comes to drag and padding. It's probably going to take her a little while longer to kind of learn her body and figure out what works for her.
She's one of the season that I think is going to. We didn't talk about how we thought Carrie would do on her season.
I think Carrie will do. I think Carrie will do. She's going to bring a lot of looks, and she is funny, and she is a Colby, and she did pretty good on her original season. I think she'll do pretty well. I don't know if she's going to be in the top as much as I love her. I don't know if she's going to be in the top because there are some strong contenders. There's girls that have been on Drag Race and All Stars and other parts of the franchise multiple times that are very, very strong competition. So I could see her making it like maybe midway at least.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know that she's going to get through past her group because and we're talking about. Hold on, let me put the thing back up. We're talking about Carrie on this one because not Mistress, because Carrie I think will probably make it. I think she'll do okay in her group, but I don't think she'll be the best of her group. And I say that because she's gorgeous, but I don't know with the heavy hitters that she's up against, like Georges, Tina Burner, Lydia Butthole Collins, I just think there's two big personalities that they're going to. Nobody will out fashion her and out runway her, but for challenges, which I think is challenge heavy, I think it will.
I think it's going to be a good season.
What about Mistress?
Oh, she going all the way to the end.
I agree.
I mean, if she brings as much, if not more, that she did on her season, she's going to go far. I mean, the producers are going to have a field day when she walks in that workroom.
I'm going to say for Mistress, unpopular opinion, but meh. This is a meh for me. I expected more from Mistress. For her promo look, I expected something bigger and better. Like I expected something more Vegas, not a bodysuit, a rhinestone bodysuit that she could have worn in her season. So her look is meh for me.
I'm going to give her a little more grace because she has from filming to like the promo, she's lost so much weight. Like, I think, she's probably got a lot of looks together because she has the connections now, but I think she's still learning her body and stuff. I do think that this look is a little simplistic compared to everybody else's, not just in the pink group, but all the groups together. It is not one of my favorite looks.
Joseph Collins, my winner pick. Girl is looking stunning. I agree, she's looking stunning.
I would mop it.
I expected something bigger and grander from Mistress with, and I get what you're saying about her body, but she's got a YouTube career kicking off. She's doing really good on not OnlyFans, on Patreon or Cameo. She's also booked and blessed. So she can afford a designer who can push out a costume that's built for her, that's going to rock it for what the prompt was. But I feel like others outshined her on this one. But I don't hate it as much as I hated Olivia's. All right, with that said, next up is Georges. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Georges. I'll say mine really quick. Again, meh. I love Georges. I think she's a gorgeous queen. But again, we've seen this look on her before. This is nothing elevated from what we've seen All Stars 9 or her original season.
It's so crazy too because there's so many queens that have literally been on between their season All Stars and then this season of All Stars. Like Georges, she was literally first season All Stars. It's like she hasn't had a break in the last 3 years.
But now this entrance look, love this entrance look. Love this.
I would. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to meh or catastrophe any of the looks. I don't think from the promo looks. I think pretty much all of them, even if they aren't my favorites, I would mop them. So I would mop it.
Cool. Let's see. Next up, we have. Oh, how do we think Georges is going to do?
I think Georges is a judge favorite. She is one of Ru's favorites. Ru eats her up. I think she's going to do well regardless. But she is a strong performer. She's a look queen. She is funny. She's funny without being funny. She's very much like Alyssa Edwards in that sense. I think she's going to go. I think she'll make it to the end too.
Yep.
I think she's the top contender.
All right. Next up, we have Miss Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia.
Mother. Love her. Love with her. And I hope she's still wearing her French tip toenails like Raven tried to read her on, because baby, in the South, that is class.
Girl.
I love this. Did I already do my slay of the day for the pink group?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I did. Carrie Coleman is my slay of the day. I would mop this. The only thing that I said was I didn't like how the pants that she's wearing, which are kind of like leggings in a way, I don't like how they're not like fitted, like they're not tight all the way down to the ankle. I thought they would also be pretty if they were flared at the bottom, since they're kind of going over her ankle at her shoe. It kind of makes her look like she has big ankles when we know she doesn't. She's very tiny. So I just wish that the bottom of the leggings was a little different, either like tight and shorter, or they were like flared out and went all the way to the floor. But I love this look, and I think this is a glow up for her. We haven't seen her since her original season. Like I said, Mother. We love Nicole Paige Brooks. She's always been a favorite of mine from Atlanta, Georgia.
I agree with everything you said. I think she looks good. I don't mind the leg thing because I think that was just a production error or something that was supposed to be fixed, and something happened there. So I'm going to overlook that. I would mop this. However, and she looks gorgeous in this picture right here. Then we get to, girl, this runway look. Mama. She ain't wearing no earrings. She has nothing on right here. I hate this hair. And it looks like look at her face. It looks like she's wearing next to no makeup. Like, look at this. No earrings. No, girl. For you to be Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia, and all the, I expect a look from you, girl. And this.
She looks like someone's, and that she's always reminded me of someone's like super hot aunt that smokes Pall Malls, and it's like someone's super hot aunt that smokes Pall Malls. And she's always got a brand new car, and she like is late to everything, and she'll cuss a bitch out. And
it's not a new car; it's a new used car that's got reeks of cigarette smells.
And she's got a rhinestone steering wheel covered with dice hanging from the rearview mirror. And everybody in her hometown is scared of her that went to school with her. Yeah, that's always what Nicole Paige Brooks has given me, and I love her. So, yeah, her runway look was a little simple. I like that she had Brooks dangling below like a very low belt.
She had it dangling from her ears.
But she's never been like a super heavy makeup queen. Like that.
Okay. I get that, but look at this makeup look for her promo. And then literally look at that.
I mean,
girl. Anyway. Next up we have Miss Puff Puff Roll Roll. It's Tina Burner.
Lord have mercy, Miss Tina Burner. We got the drag queen that was in a boy band back in the day that dated Graham Norton from the British TV talk show.
I'll say I would mop this look. It's not my favorite. I almost met it, I'm not going to mess though, because at least it's not the orange and whatever she was wearing in her original.
Oh yeah, red, yellow, and orange was her color. It was the color of like mustard and ketchup. She basically wanted to be the color of flames. That was like her color scheme.
Well, look at this runway look. Like I love, and then she's wearing silver for the runway. So I love this runway look on her.
I love the color. Her color palette has changed, thankfully. I will say her promo look, I would mop it. It's giving very Mae West.
Yeah. Love the hat.
Love, love, love. I would mop it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think, honestly, I want her to do good, but with the group she's in, I don't think she will go far.
But I do remember, she is funny. She can sing because she was in that boy band. She is funny. I think
let's look and see what they'll be doing. So this group will be doing a ball, a roast, and a rusical.
I think she'll do well in the rusical. I can't, because I think out of her whole group, she's the only singer. I think the only thing on her season why she got overshadowed acting and singing wise is because she was also on her season with Rose. And Rose was also in a singing trio with drag queens, and she also was a Broadway queen. So I think she'll do well, especially with it being a roast, because I feel like she's going to do well with that because she is funny. And I feel like she'll do well at the rusical. The ball, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I think she'll do good. I think she'll do good in the roast. I don't think she'll do good in the rusical. I think there's other queens, that'll do better. But we'll see. And last but not least, for this group, we have Miss. Let me scroll. Lydia Butthole Collins. This is my slay of the day. I love this look. It's very Vegas. It's elevated. And I mean, which for the promos, let's be honest, she had 5 days to prepare from the end of season 17 to when she went on for All Stars 10. But it's still I love this look. It's very elevated. We also know she's one of RuPaul's favorites because she's young and she's a twink and she's funny. And then for her runway look, this is a nod to Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe wore a potato dress. And so this is a nod to Marilyn Monroe. Now she's carrying the pig's head, but I mean, it's very Lydia. And
the dress that she was going to wear, she had in the pit stop episode with Michelle Visage. Didn't she have that on one of the mannequins, the potato sack dress? That looks so familiar.
She did or not? Hold on, let me
I'm
look.
pretty sure she did. It was in the pit stop episode with Michelle, and she had 3 looks in the background. I'm pretty sure that look was in the background.
Let's see. What you pack in?
I would mop it. Again, Carrie Colby for this group is my slay of the day. She is your slay. Lydia is your slay of the day. But I would mop it. Another queen that I think is going to do well because she is fresh off of her season. And like she said
as a matter of fact, yes, she did. So she showed this on What You Packing. So It was the one in the middle. Yep. Good eye. See, y'all, this is why we have Dakota, because she remembers little bitty details like that the rest of us just forget about. But I mean, to be honest, it was a look. She had it. She brought it back and used it again. So good for you, girl.
I mean, she was on Drag Race 5 days ago. So, I mean,
which she only had to come prepared for 3 episodes. So, I mean, it's not like she had to come prepared for an entire season. She had to come prepared for 3 episodes. So that's a little bit easier. But girl, use what you got. I don't blame you.
That clip of all of them doing the interview together, and they're like, Lydia, how long did you have? Because you're the only queen on here that was just fresh off of her season. How long did you have her prepare? She's like, 5 days. And all the girls were like, girl, we've been preparing for 13 years.
Mm-hmm. Out of this group, though, I feel like we're going to, let's see, group 2. I feel like we've got, what's her name?
I I feel like the look in the orange
Lydia and Georges, I think, are going to be the main three that move forward from this group. Just because Georges and Lydia are both RuPaul favorites, and Mistress is just a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah. And the other three are fan favorites for their,
Yeah. Carrie is, I mean, I think, I don't know. I could see someone like Carrie coming back, like somebody that the Queen's vote to come back because she's probably and everybody loves her.
Yeah. But, I think the bottom three in this group are going to be Carrie. I think the bottom two will probably be Nicole Paige Brooks and Tina Burner. I think those will probably be the bottom two of the group, unfortunately. But I feel like the promo looks were stronger in the orange group, to me.
Yep. All right. So let me load our last bit of, let's see.
On to the purple group.
There's this hoe. Sorry, y'all. I can only add 10 videos at a time, and we've already gone through 10 videos. So let's see. Diabetes. Denali and Ginger Man.
It doesn't help that this was kind of a spur of the moment episode. Like, we've been planning to do this, but like we also wanted to do it before All Stars episode 1 airs Friday. So we were rushing around to like either do it today or tomorrow. So
here we go. Next up we have Miss. So here is Group 3's promo picture. We have Alyssa Hunter. Alyssa Hunter is the top right. Acid Betty is going to be bottom middle. Diabetes is bottom left. Denali is top left. Ginger Minge is bottom right. And Cynthia Lee Fontaine is top middle. But first up, we have Miss Alyssa Hunter. And for Miss Alyssa Hunter, this look is my fucking slay of the day.
This was Tsunami's slay of the day because I think Tsunami and her are friends and they know each other. And when we were talking about the promo, Tsunami said this was her slay. Out of all of the promos, this was her slay of the day.
Yep.
I think actually, you know what? Me and Tsunami's slay of the days and our top promo looks from each group were the same. So like y'all know, whoever I said, Tsunami said the same thing. So yes, I will say slay of the day was, I kind of had two. It was
this is your entrance look right here.
It was Alyssa Hunter, and I guess Alyssa Hunter would be my slay. I really like Ginger Minges, and I like what's her name, the ice skating queen,
Denali.
I really liked hers too. But this one slay of the day. Like the way they photographed this, and the way that the not gold lame, but just the way that
it's purple and gold, like whatever it is. It's like a purple and gold lame, like satin, like something. But it just is good. Photographed so well, like
slay of the day.
Yep, completely agree. I think I don't think she. Well, hold on. Let's see this group. They're going to be competing and doing. Let's see, Group 3. They will have a ball. They'll have a room mix, and they will have an acting challenge. So, because there's a room mix and an acting challenge, I don't think she's going to do well in those because English is not her first language. She's been very clear about that. I think she will do well in the ball because, I mean, she obviously knows her way around a needle, and how to work, sewing machine, all that other stuff. But, I think she will be in the bottom 3 of her group.
I'm trying to look. Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Would you like to see my Google?
Because, I mean, Ginger Minge is going to do well. I think I think Cynthia will do well, and I think probably Daya will do really well out of this group.
I think the top two from this group. Let's see.
I think
Ginger Minge is going to do well. I mean, she's done well. She's either made it in the top or made it like really, really far on every single franchise she's been on. I think it'll be Ginger Minge, Diabetti, and Denali, maybe, for the top three for this group.
Yep. But yeah. But out of Alyssa, love her look.
Yeah.
Very gorgeous.
Yep.
Next up, we have Acid Betty. This is very much her. While this is not my aesthetic and I don't like this look for me, I would still mop it because I think it's, it
gives me very like villain on Power Rangers. Like,
yes,
I would mop it.
Yes,
I would mop it.
I do think she's another one of those queens that has been gone for so long. And I think she's so in her niche of what she tries to do that I don't really see her breaking out of that much. And like, this is her entrance look. Like, it's just, the looks are a little bit basic compared to what we're used to seeing now on the main stage of Drag Race. You know what I mean?
I would mop it. Like, it's not something that I would particularly wear, but it's still so good and creative. I would mop it.
For me, this is what I wish Lucky Stars would like elevate to a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, this to me is a little bit more polished.
She incorporates not only prosthetics and theatrical drag, she incorporates like actual drag, like cosmetically beautiful makeup as well.
I almost forgot. Do you remember what season was it? Was it 13 or 12 that they filmed from home?
Oh, the win.
Yeah. It was 12. Yeah, so on 12, Jada Essence Hall, her give up look or her finale look, that was also a galaxy look. And we were talking about with Lucky Stars a couple weeks ago, the galaxy looks that we've seen before. I forgot to mention hers, but I was rewatching some episodes last night and I remembered, or I saw that and I was like, oh, I completely forgot. But yeah, Jada Essence Hall did a galaxy look that was so much more elevated too. So yeah, I do like this because it's not something that we've seen really before on the main stage. So, I mean, for that reason alone, I think mop it. And like I said, I think she'll be middle of the pack. Next up we have, do you want to see my cuckoo? Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
I would mop it. It's, I'd say it's elevated for Cynthia Lee Fontaine because I think she's from Puerto Rico. She's a pageant queen. This is definitely elevated for her. It gives me very like, almost like like the Japanese fighting fish that have like the fins that just kind of like go everywhere beautifully. It gives me very that, like a Japanese fighting or Siamese fighting fish. That's what it gives me. Or kind of like Avatar Way of the Water. Very much that. I would mop it.
Why does she in her confessionals look like my crazy lesbian aunt?
Because she's given us Fish and Butch at the same time.
Like the one that you said that drinks Pall Malls. This is the one that drinks PBRs. And, sits out there with cut off blue jean shorts and sits out in the sun and gets hot and sweaty and stinks. Yeah. Yep. I think the look is very good for her. It's a slay for me, or not the slay of the day. It's the, I would mop it. Her runway look, or her entrance look, though, I don't know. I don't really get what she's trying to do with it. But I feel like we've seen it, and I feel like, it's like a hand or a poker hand or something. Anyway, I feel like we've seen this look.
Oh, I think she's doing Queen of Hearts, like from Alice in Wonderland.
I mean, we've seen it before and we've seen it better.
If y'all see me like this, it's not because I'm like trying to get y'all to see like my my perfect skin, but it's because I'm like trying to like see like the details on the dresses. So
Lord, please don't strike me. Yeah. But Cynthia, I think, will be top of the barrel because she went very far in her season, especially with this group. I think she'll be towards the top.
There's so much personality. Like there's so many queens. Maybe their drag isn't like everybody's vibe. Maybe it's a little old school and dated, which we still love. We love that. But it's the personality. Like I think a couple of the queens this season on All Stars were Miss Congeniality on their seasons. So I love having like genuinely sweet, caring, kind queens that have like big personalities.
Yeah.
It just brings a lot to the season that you need. Even if you know they're not going to go that far, it just brings a little something.
Speaking of sweet, kind, and caring queens with lots of personality, we welcome to the stage Diabetes.
The opposite of what I was just talking about.
First off, props off to her because the little thingamajig going on up here, she got that pierced there, and it took 12 people sitting on her, holding her down to be able to get those piercings in, so then they could do the lacing on her body for that. So that's commitment. That's like some Dragula level shit. So kudos to you, girl. Girl, have you never watched Dragula?
No, but I need to. I've had a couple. I was watching. Oh my god. Barry Delta. That's I watch a couple of drag queen podcasts. I don't watch as many as you, but I watch Barry Delta because I love Delta work. I know you're not a fan, but
no, I do like Delta. I like her. I watch her. I don't watch it for every episode, but I'll watch certain people on hers.
They were talking about, because I didn't really know about it.
No, that face I was doing is for Dragula.
Yeah, so they talked. There's a couple of queens that were on Dragula, that were on Very Delta, and then also on Maddie Morphous's podcast I watched. There's a couple of queens there that were talking about it. So I have not watched it. I have heard about it and I've researched it a little bit, but I have not watched it.
Girl.
It's kind of like Drag Race, but like I feel like the alternative version of Drag Race for the queens that like aren't able to get on, but like I just feel like it's even more creative and crazy than Drag Race.
I'm probably going to say this wrong, but like the first episode, I don't know what it was, but it was either a challenge or a punch, something. But they had to see how many piercings they could get, where it was like they start like at the top here and like they put a needle all the way through your skin, like pinch and push it through. And then they do one right under that and it creates all this tension and pain. And there's blood pouring all over their body and all of this other stuff. Like that's the only episode I was able to watch because it was so extreme that I was like, I almost threw up. I couldn't. Dragula is not for me.
That was a challenge.
Yes. And I think she had maybe like, I don't remember, but I'm going to say it was like 20 needles all in a row and blood pouring out of them with so much tension. She's like, okay, I can't take anymore. I can't take anymore.
Okay, there's probably a reason why I have not watched Dragula then.
I can't wait for you to watch.
If that's what the consensus is.
I won't watch it, but I will watch you on FaceTime watching it.
Working in dentistry is about as far in the medical field that I will ever go. And I draw the line at extractions. Like I won't do anything more than a tooth extraction. So anything to do with like surgery and stuff, I can do needles and like injections and like extractions with a tooth, but like surgery and stuff like that where it's just gore and stuff. No, I'm not. I like a horror movie every now and then during the daytime if someone's with me, but I do not like gore. Like I don't like the Saw movies because they're not scary. It's gore. I don't.
Yeah. So here's just it is a extermination challenge. At the end of each episode, the 2 contestants who performed the worst will be placed for extermination, indicating they must take part in an extermination challenge. So, swim in the ocean with sharks without a cage. Number 2, get pierced by hypodermic needles. Number 3, jumping out of a plane at 18,000 feet. Number 4, hold on to the rails of a Tesla coil longer than the other contestant. Perform in a sudden death lip sync on the spot, whatever. Being bound to the wall inside of a latex vacuum chamber and electrocuted down the back. Stay in a freezer that can reach up to negative 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Or collect small coffins with blood points inside of them, hidden around a Dead by Daylight set while being shot at by paintball guns.
No.
Doesn't that sound wholesome and fun?
No, it sounds like a reintroduction to Fear Factor.
But yeah, like one of the ones I saw was like, I think it was, hold on, let's see, season 1. It might not have been season 1. Season 2. I don't know. But it was, yeah. I'm just like, yeah, this is no. Yeah. Consume a feast consisting of cow organs and cow's blood. Yeah. No. Delicately remove body parts from a cadaver on a unique operating table built so that every slip of the hand or mistake results in 6,000 volts of electricity going straight to your collar. Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Can't
Watch it, girl. Anyway, so next up we have Miss Tsunami.
I love it. It's very her. I love like the wet plastic sculpture dress that they made.
Love it.
Very I don't even know, like I don't even know how to describe it. It's great for her body, especially with her having a background in ice skating. It just looks like something that you could wear.
Which she's going to remind us with her entrance look.
I would mop it.
Yeah, I would too. I wish that she was showing something different than what we've seen before. And I feel like this entrance look, I feel like we've already seen it. Like, you know,
see what her shoes are wearing. She's wearing platform boots, but it looks like there's even more platforms and metal below the boot.
Yeah, I'm trying to pause it. Yeah, it's almost like it's roller skate boots, or like that they have ice skates on the bottom of them.
Oh my gosh!
Like she wore this on her original. Yeah, it's like little spikes. You can see it right here.
Yeah.
But she wore something like that on her first season. So for that reason, I'm like, I think she'll do pretty good, but I don't know that she's going to be in the top 3 for me. For this group, I don't think. But overall, you know, I would mop it. She looks great. I'm glad to see her back. She's another queen that I've been waiting. Oh, and I love her hair and the promo look. Mm-hmm. This is very hard to do. It takes a lot of wire and glue and, you know, and to make it look that good and polished, very good job. But yeah. Next up we have, last but not least, it's Ginger Minge.
Mop it. She was my close for the slay of the day. I know it's very Broadway, kind of like pageanty, giving you like, and also I love the red wig with the purple, because I think a red wig with a green dress or a purple dress looks amazing. I feel like her drag is another one where it's kind of like hit or miss with her drag because she is a comedy queen. But I feel like all the looks that I've seen so far this season, I love, especially for her. The glamour toad of the season. But I love this look. I love her entrance look. Like the red vinyl businesswoman, CEO suit, and then I love this.
Yep. Okay, so with that said, and I agree. I would mop as well. Huh?
Does this remind you of what like Miss Vita Bohem and Noxie were wearing at the end of Tu Wong Fu? It's very not cool like theirs, but that's what it reminds me of.
I agree completely. Well, with that said, that is all of the looks and the entrance looks for season 10. Now, hold on, let me let's see. Well, tell you what, we're gonna hold on, let's see.
Girl, this hair is out of control.
Hold on, let's see. Put these in. So we want to hear from y'all. Who is y'all's favorite? I know we heard from Joseph Collins, who said his winner pick. I forgot who was his winner pick. Was it Mistress?
Who?
Joseph Collins. Joseph, was it Mistress that you were talking about earlier? I think it was Mistress. I can't remember.
Look at
Alyssa, Acid, Cynthia.
Hold on.
Diane, Denali, and Ginger. There we go.
It was Joseph Collins. I was looking in the comments because I think.
Well, that's the last comment, the one I have on the screen.
So 801.
Yeah, I think it was probably Mistress because that's about
Yes, girls looking stunning. Yes, it was Mistress.
Okay. All right. So it is time for our draft picks. So how we're going to do this is, since there's only one other person here, you, I'm going to let you pick first. Then I will pick. And then what we will do is I put all the names in a wheel of fortune. So we will then spin the wheel. And well, if we'll give if neither of us picks it on our first draft, we will give Tsunami her sister or her friend.
I've never done a draft pick, so that it's like do your tops, your absolute tops.
Yes, the ones who you think are going to be, the best, who your people to win, who you think is going to win.
Okay.
You only get to pick one. Then I'll pick one. Then we'll do a spin or pick one for Tsunami.
Okay.
Then we'll go for another round, and I'll go first on that round because you went first on this round.
Okay.
And then we'll swap it out. But my only rule that I'm going to say is for each one, we have to pick one from a different group. We can't pick one from the same group for the first 3 rounds until we have one from each group.
Got you.
After we do one from each group, then we'll pick 2 each.
Okay. So I can pick from any group. It's just when I choose next time, it can't be from the same color group.
Yep.
Got you. I'm going to go with Ginger Minge.
Ginger Minge. So there you go. I think I'm going to go for mine. Hold on, let me pull up my list of people I want. I'm going to take Mistress Isabel Brooks. All right, so for Tsunami, do you want to be nice and give Tsunami? Do you want either A, we can give Tsunami one that we know she wants, which is Denali, or we can spin a wheel and just give it her one at random.
Give her one. I mean, since we know kind of like who she wants in the top, like, I know that she also likes Hunter as well. That was a top for her. So I would just say give her one of her top three that we were talking about.
So you're gonna give her Alyssa?
Yeah, because she talked about Hunter like a lot when we were talking about it before. So
there we go. All right, so then we will go again. So let's see.
Spin, spin, spin.
I'm going to pick. Oh wait, which I picked from
Me and
so I can't pick from pink this go, so I need to pick orange or purple. Oh. Trying to decide. I'm gonna go with Irene the alien.
okay. And then Tsunami gets to go next since I got to go.
No, you get to go next because Tsunami's gonna go last because she's not here.
Okay. I'm gonna do Lydia Butthole Collins.
You bitch.
I'm sorry, I was gonna do Carrie, but I'm going based off of like the strongest competition wise, and she was very strong this past season. So and
who do we want to give Tsunami next?
And Ginger Minge is a powerhouse. So who do we think for Tsunami? So Tsunami chose purple. So I think oh my god, who did she talk about? Did you oh my god, who did she talk about? Not in purple. Who did she talk about? Give her.
Oh, she liked Cynthia, didn't she? But Cynthia's in the same. No, she's not. Yeah, Cynthia's in the same group. So
she. Oh my god, she talked about Georges in pink.
Okay, so you want to go with Georges?
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember like who.
And I mean, we love her, so we're wanting to be fair with her. So I mean, she's not able to be here to pick for herself. So I mean, Georges is a good pick. So
yeah, I was just trying to like remember who from each that she talked about, because me and her kind of had the same draft picks in a way. Like my top two from each group were kind of similar to hers. The only one that differed was Alyssa Hunter, because I picked Ginger Minge, she picked Alyssa Hunter, but me and her kind of had the same choices in the pink and the orange.
Now you get to go first because I went first last round.
I just picked.
You got to. I know, but you just went. But I went first on this last round.
Okay.
So you've got
so
pink and purple. So you've got to go with somebody from the orange this time.
I'm gonna go with Aja.
Aja. Dakota.
So we got to do orange.
I've got orange. So
you need orange.
Mistress pink. Yes, I need purple. Oh shit. I think I'm going to go with Diabetes.
At least with all of us, even if it's not our top pick, there's at least one person in our lineup that we absolutely wanted in our list. And for me, Ginger Minge was that person.
Now she needs somebody from Orange.
Yes. So I was looking, I'm going to go with, for her, I think Bosco.
Okay. There we go. All right, now we've got you just went first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So now 1, 2, 3. We are going to do one more pick each, and then our last pick, we will do 2 picks each. And then that'll be 6. So, and we've each got one from each group, so now we can pick anybody that we want.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't want that. I don't want. She's gone. Trying to think. I'm gonna go with, just because the old school aspect of it. I'll go with. Well, I don't know. No. I'm gonna go with Carrie Colby.
Bitch, that's who I was gonna pick. Oh God, I fucking hate you. Damn it.
I forgot that she was up there for a minute, and I was like, wait a minute.
You're gonna read her for her promo look, and then you're gonna take her from me.
Show me. All right, let's see. Hold on, let me see if I can take these.
And like take off the ones that we picked.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out who I want. I've already got my top 3.
Ginger's gone. Bosco's gone.
Diabetes gone.
She's gone. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Those 2 are gone.
George is gone. Mistress is gone.
Oh, since you just picked her, give Denali to Tsunami.
Well, you've got to pick yours first. Hold on.
Yeah, but I went first last, so you would go first, and then she would go, and I would go last.
Well, since she's not here, we're not putting her first. There we go. So there should be. Let's see. There's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there should be 8 queens on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Hunter's gone.
Alyssa's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So there we go. So
give me. I kind of want to go with people that I probably know aren't going to last very long, but I just love them because I've already got my top 3. But I already said to give Denali because I like, honestly, Denali, Acid Betty, Daya, Tina Burner, Olivia Lux. So we're supposed to be who we think are like going to go the farthest.
I mean, yeah, or who you like.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give I was gonna pick Denali, but give Denali to Tsunami since she's not here, and then I want Cynthia Lee Fontaine. I mean, I want Nicole Paige Brooks.
Okay. Nicole Paige Brent.
Mother.
Alrighty. Now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So we should have 2, 4. We should have 6 queens left on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So, you get to go first because I went first the last round. So you get to pick 2 queens.
2.
Yep.
Give me oh my gosh. Okay, give me Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and I also want bottom left.
Diabetes?
Not diabetes. Deja Sky.
Deja Scott. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there and there. I think I'm going to go with this is all hard.
Strong looks from what we've seen. And she did pretty well in her season. Acid Betty, you already know she's a look queen.
I think I'm going to go with these 2.
Okay.
And then that will leave these 2. Copy for Tsunami. Here we go.
Are you going to organize them?
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yep, I'll learn better. So, Team Tsunami is Georges, Bosco,
Acid Betty,
Denali, Phoenix, and Alyssa Hunter. For you have Deja Sky, you have Nicole Paige Brooks, you have Cindy Lee Fontaine, you have Aja, you have Ginger, and you have Lydia Butthole Collins, and I have Diabetes, Carrie Colby, Tina Burner, Irene the Alien, Olivia Lux, and Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Yep, my top is definitely Ginger Minge is my top for the season.
Joseph said Kenzie making her own promo photo, and then said Nicole would have been my second pick, to be honest. Yep.
Well, I'm glad that I got my favorite. I got one of Mackenzie's picks, and I got one of Joseph's picks.
Well, I got one of your picks.
I know. I wanted Carrie Colby.
I mean, I'll trade Carrie Colby for Miss Lydia Butthole Collins.
I'm good.
It's like, yeah, girl, sure, girl. Sure, Jan. Well, who do you think is going to win it?
This season?
Yep.
Ginger Minge.
I mean, I feel like you might be right, but you got to think too.
And Lydia and Ginger Minge are probably. I didn't think Lydia until I saw her towards the end of her season, but like also seeing how like little time she kind of had to like prepare for like the first 3 episodes and everything. I just feel like she still got that like she had a lot more that she wanted to show. She still has that fire under her. And I feel like she already has so much drag and she can make her own looks. So I just feel like that competition is still in her. So I feel like she's going to do really well. So Ginger and Lydia were like in my top 3.
I feel like, well, I feel like after season 17, there was such an outcry from people wanting to have another Latin winner because we haven't had one in forever, that I almost feel like they may be trying to set it up for like a Georges win or an Aja win. You know, one of the queens that is, you know, a Latin queen. You know, but I mean, we don't.
I will say Drag Race has been pretty diverse with their winners because our first two winners were Black. Our season 3 winner, Raja, was East Asian. Season 4 was white. Season 5 was that Bianca's season? She was
season 6.
Okay. Who was season 5?
Season 5 was Water Off a Duck's Back, Jinx Monsoon.
Okay, so white, and then we had season 6, Bianca, Latino. Bianca's Latino.
No, I was laughing how you said white.
She was. Well, because I was gonna say I was like Jinx Monsoon. I was like Irish because like always porcelain skin, red hair, but Caucasian.
She had a Caucasian persuasion.
The mountains of Caucasus.
Hot tea. Hold on, I'm finishing the last. All
right.
Promo looks.
He's gonna show everybody's promo pics. Tsunami, who of course couldn't make it to this episode because it was kind of, we've been trying to plan it, but it was spur of the moment. But she couldn't make it tonight. She had prior plans and commitments, so it's just me and Mackenzie. But she's gonna post all of them. Y'all tell us whose promo pics y'all like the best. Like whose promo pics you think are the winning promo pics? Mackenzie, moi, or Tsunami? We're going to do promo pics because I'm OCD. And she knows I'd probably take 2 hours doing mine if she let me do it. So
yeah. Oh, there we go. Pull her to the front.
I love this. Was it Ben that called out your ombre that you're doing?
My ombre? I think he called out my gray hair.
Yeah. A natural balayage, might we add.
Here we go. Here's Team Tsunami. Let me take a screenshot.
Like, we tried to be fair. I didn't want her to just be like thrown to the woods and get like.
No, I completely agree.
A random pick. And I remembered that she had similar picks to me. So I think her top 3 were in her top 5 or 6 people that she picked anyway. So
here's yours.
Yeah.
Here's mine.
All right, y'all. Looking at the promo photos, who is y'all's favorites? Like whose promo picks do y'all vibe with the most? Team Mackenzie?
Honestly, out of them, I would say, if I'm going to be fair and I would say out of my team, it's going to be between Mistress and Irene. I would say out of your team, it's going to be between Ginger and Lydia. I would say between Tsunami's team, it's going to be between Georges and Bosco. So I feel like each of us have 2 really good ones that I feel like for sure are probably going to make it toward,
Georges and Bosco are both amazing performers. We've got Lydia just have the best promo, let's be honest. We will give her that. Ginger Minge and
I disagree.
Lydia.
I disagree. I don't. I feel like based just off of, hold on, let me show you the screen again. Just based off of the how I like what they look like, I think yours do, because you are on each side. You got these. I'm all about a big cape, and you've got Miss Nicole Paige Brooks, and you've got Miss Deja Scott with this big, in the back. I love those.
I will say out of Tsunami's, my favorite promo look out of Tsunami's is Alyssa Hunter's for
Yep.
sure. My favorite promo look out of mine is gonna have to be Aja's.
Mine would be Nicole's out of yours.
Mine's Aja's. My favorite out of Mackenzie's is
Irene.
Oh, Irene.
Ooh.
Probably Carrie's. I love Irene's, but like personally, my vibe Carrie's.
Well, let us know who y'all want to win the season, who y'all going to be rooting for. We will be back. We don't know when we'll be back. I don't think it'll be Monday. I think we'll be back Friday night or maybe Sunday night to talk about episode 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10. Moving forward, it might be a Saturday night, but I have things going on this Saturday night, so I can't this Saturday. But moving forward, we don't know.
I really do think if it's going to be on Paramount and it's not going to be like live TV, they're just going to like post it at like 1 a.m. on like Friday morning. We can do it Friday night. I think Friday night will be good. Going forward, though, if it's going to be Friday night before it airs, it's most likely going to be like either Saturday or Sunday night. But it'll probably be like Sunday for this weekend, maybe, because Mackenzie's going to be busy Saturday. So
shout out to my niece. She's graduating high school. We love you, Rachel. Congratulations.
We're leaning more towards Friday night, but if not this weekend, if it's probably going to be like Sunday.
Well, and you've also got, someone who comes home that's, away a lot of times. So we don't want taking up your personal time on the weekends too much.
Let's be honest, though, he is an avid gamer, and I don't take that time away from him. So we can spare like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like
it's gonna have to be like an hour and a half hour shows. We can't do like the 2+ hour shows because those are gonna be the nights he'll be coming in and be like, "Hey, you want to watch a movie? Hey, let's go somewhere.
Can I come through and get a snack?"
Yes. If you see a man walk through in underwear, just ignore the man in the background.
Well, I also could be like in the game room too, because like the office is like the game room, and I'm like redecorating like part of it. So like in the corner, I'm gonna have like my own oversized lounge chair, and I'm gonna have like my laptop set up like in front of it and everything. So it'll be like my own little podcast corner, and then he'll have like on the other side of the room will be his gaming area with his big gaming computer. So I might be in there with him, and he'll just have his headphones on. So like really won't bother him. He can get up and leave the room and you won't even see. So that's probably what'll happen.
Cool. Well, y'all, thank you so much for joining us for this little quick hop on where we went over All-Stars 10 promo looks and all that other stuff. We will post on our Facebook page and our Twitter page when our next episode will be. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. And if you see a little bell, if you click that, that notifies you every time we do go live. Dakota, where can everyone follow you at on social media?
It's Dakota Rain, DakotaRainexoxo on Facebook and Instagram. And then it's Dakota Rain Wages on YouTube, although I don't have any YouTube videos yet. And then, that's it.
OnlyFans?
Not yet. If I'm ever...
Only feet?
I can't say that I have not done that before. I haven't made an account on that, but I've been asked on Snapchat.
Girl.
Did I make a couple $100?
The best that we get on Snapchat that could be a whole podcast.
All I had to do was like hurry up and freshly paint my nails and throw on some cute heels, and I made a couple $100. I'm like, I can't hate on that.
Put some lotion on them calves.
So,
y'all can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at KenzieJoe205 and Twitter at Kenzie_reality. And we have a new website, www.couchpotatoqueens.com. It does just forward to our YouTube page right now, but we will hopefully have content up there soon. And if there's any other shows that you want us to do reviews on, please let us know. I can give it to the team and see if anyone wants to do it. Oh, I will say that there's a new show. If you've not watched, hold on, I've got to pull it up because I can't remember the name of it. It's let's see, where's my history? Yes, it's on NBC called Destination X, and I believe the first episode is going to be out on May 27th. If you've not watched the preview of that on YouTube, it's so good. It looks like it's going to be really good. And we have Josh from Big Brother. He is playing on that. And so it should be a very interesting show. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the content that you're going to get from us though until July. And in July, we will kick off Big Brother. So
I don't know if I got the strength. I just did Drag Race, which was my first podcast.
I'm going to get you to watch Big Brother and then maybe get you to jump in every once in a while to like give your opinion. Like I'm going to ease you into Big Brother, but I want you to watch it so you can kind of see what it's all about.
Yeah, it just
because I think you'll like it because you like the Traitors.
Yeah, I did like the Traitors.
Yeah. Yep. All right, y'all. Well, we will be back soon. Thank y'all so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, we will see you soon. Bye.